So far, we've looked at functions that don't return a value. Those are called void functions. They're functions that just do something. So when we called, for example, the lettuce function in our sandwiches examples, it printed out adding lettuce and added an image of some lettuce and then was done. But now we're going to look at functions that have input and can also have output. So they don't just do something, but they also return a value. You've seen examples in lecture about math with this, so if you give a square function a number, then it would return the square of that number. That would come out as output. So for this example, Kate and I are actually expecting a child. So we need to decide on a name for our lovely baby. And so we decided to use our computer science skills to try and come up with a beautiful baby name for us. So we're going to write a baby name function. And the syntax works like you've seen before. We're going to say function baby name. And inside the parentheses, we want to give two names as a parameter, the name of the mother and the father. So both of those are, we're going to just call them name1 and name2, and they're both going to be of type string. And then after that closing parentheses, we've always put a colon and the word void, which means it doesn't return anything. But now we're going to put the type of the value that we want to return. So in this example, we want to return another string, or the new baby name. Then we can open our curly braces, and inside the function, we're just going to make a simple baby name function right now and just smush the two names together. That's also called concatenation, string concatenation. So we're going to say return name1 plus name2. And that'll just smush the two strings together into one and spit it back out, return it as output of the function. So now if we want to test this function, if we just call it, nothing will happen, because inside the function we haven't said any print statements or anything. So if we just call it out, outside the function, if we just say baby name and save our file, nothing will get printed out to the screen, because the function was called and it returned something, but the value it returned just floated off into space. So in order to print the value, we have to, one option is to store it in a variable first. So we're going to say let baby name, which is a string, be assigned the value of the result of the baby name function. So we can just call our baby name function with our name. So we're going to call our baby name function with Hank and Kate as arguments, and the computer is going to look at that baby name call with two arguments and evaluate that expression. So it'll go inside the baby name function, do whatever logic we had there, smush the two names together, and return the new baby name. Then that function call will get essentially replaced with the value that the function returns, and then get assigned to our variable. So now underneath that line we can say print baby name, and the new baby name will get printed out to the screen. Another option, if we wanted to be super concise with the way we did this, is just to put the baby name function call inside our print function call. So we could just say print and then baby name and in our parentheses with our arguments. And that works the same way. So the computer will look at the baby name with the two arguments function call, evaluate it to our new baby name, and stick that in the place of the function call, which will then be inside the print statement and get printed to the screen.